Yeah, we ripped the kitchen out. We're whores, we don't cook. Business is business. An extra bed means more money. And we used to travel around from place to place, wherever there could be action. You know, anywhere Bill Clinton was hanging out. And, you know, so the Kennedys, conventions, anywhere there was going to be some action. Now, the only problem with that was the local pimps would get upset. We'd be cutting in on the territory. So we had an idea. We joined the Teamsters. You ever see what 2 dump trucks do to a pink pimp's Cadillac, making a sandwich out of it? Yeah, never had any more trouble with it after that. So we saved up our money, and we bought a house in New Orleans called Mrs. C's House of Pleasure and Delights. Yes. So every once in a while I come up here to see my brother Margot and to collect on all the bad checks he writes when he goes down there. The son of a bitch owes us for 4 BJs and 171. You know what a 71 is? That's 69 with 2 fingers up your wazoo. Don't look at me like I'm a nasty girl. Half of you are going to go down on the other half of you tonight. You're looking at me like I'm saying something bad. Nah. Remember, good girls go to heaven, but bad girls go everywhere else. Trust me. But, and a woman asked me one time, Charisse, why do men like prostitutes? I said, honey, men admire a woman who dedicates her life to making a lot of men happy instead of one husband miserable. That's why. They just don't get it, though. I mean, after all marriage is legalized prostitution. I mean, think about it. You play, they pay. That's the way it works. And women, believe me, your man isn't getting what he wants at home. He's going to come see people like me. I don't have to put out a big sign. Just matchbook covers around the, you know, the bus rooms and everything. They come to me. That 1-800 number's riding all the time. In fact, one day, we had these 2 nuns. They broke down out in front of the whorehouse. So they come knocking on the door, and they said, can we wait here for the tow truck? I said, sisters, do you realize what kind of place this is? They said, that's quite all right, honey. We won't get in the way. So I put them in the office, and the sisters were watching through the 2-way mirror, and they said, Charisse, how many men come here for sex on an average week? I said, 200 to 300. They said, really? And what kind of money do they pay for sex? So I showed them a rate card, and the little one says, glory be, and all the bishop gave us was a box of chocolates. No, I'm going to hell for that one. I know that. My Catholic upbringing. Okay, where were we here? I got lost for a minute. Yeah. Charisse found out that men are very stupid creatures. Can we agree on that, ladies?
Sure.
They have 2 heads, and they always think with the wrong one. And the head that does the thinking, all the blood has to rush to it for it to do the thinking. That leaves them dazed and confused. And after they're done, they're trying to figure out how they're going to pay for all the things they promised you while they were taking care of that problem. So that you can take advantage of this, women. Learn by their stupidity. You know? Men think with that head. Men are simple animals. They want to be fed. They want to be, well, anyway, they want to be fed. And speaking of money, Charisse lost an awful lot of money in the stock market. I had some very bad investments. Those customers are no longer on the preferred list either after the advice they gave me. Well, anyway, I was so upset, I went to Wall Street and tried to open up a branch office. They said, you can't screw people here. I said, the hell you say? You screwed me here 2 years in a row. I didn't even get a reach around. Tell me I can't open an office here. Yeah. So hang on to your money. Put it in the mattress. Don't put it in the stock market. I also, to recover my losses, had to open up a little branch here. An advice column. Ask Charisse about sex and anything else you want to ask. I want to share some of my favorite letters with you. Dear Charisse, I think sex is a pain in the ass. Signed, Hurtin in Huntsville. Sugar, if that's so, you're doing it wrong. Dear Charisse, how many men have you had in your career? Well, honey, you know that sign in front of McDonald's? Let's just say I'm in the same neighborhood and leave it at that. Most prostitutes like me, when we get too old to sell it, we become madams. I can't sell it anymore, but I'll give it away for free, especially on New Year's. And I love coming to the Barrington Coffee House. The last time I was here, a fine gentleman took me out. He took me to the movies. He bought me dinner. I had such a good time when he took me back to the motel. I laid on the bed and said, "Take whatever you want, baby." So he took the TV and my purse.